Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1963 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz convertible. Price $50,000. Location United States. This is one of only 1,825 Eldorado Biarritz convertibles produced in 1963, making it a highly desirable piece of American luxury history. Finished in a timeless triple black combination, this car carries an unmistakable presence. Under the hood lies a 390 Ci V8 paired with a 4-speed Hydra-Matic automatic transmission, delivering that smooth, effortless Cadillac cruising experience. The engine and transmission have been overhauled under current ownership, along with brake servicing, a new exhaust system, fresh carpeting, and replacement of both driver and passenger floor pans. The exterior presents classic Cadillac elegance with its long, clean body lines, iconic tail fins, gleaming chrome bumpers, bright trim, and power-operated black convertible top. While the paint shows some imperfections in areas, the visual impact remains strong and commanding. This car still turns heads wherever it goes. The 15-inch steel wheels are dressed with Cadillac full-chrome hubcaps and American classic white-wall tires, and the front end and braking components have been refreshed for confident driving. Inside, the cabin is true mid-century luxury. Black leather bench seating front and rear, wood veneer accenting the dash and door panels, and chrome detailing throughout. Amenities include power windows, power door locks, air conditioning, and a 6-way power front seat. Some age-related wear is visible on the seats, dash, and trim, but the interior retains its character and authenticity. The odometer shows 90,000 miles, with about 5,000 added by the current owner. True mileage is unknown. This Eldorado rides with the unmistakable Cadillac float, soft, smooth, and refined. The 390 V8 was rated at 325 horsepower when new, and recent maintenance includes replacement of the carburetor, timing components, driveshaft, radiator, and starter, ensuring the car runs strong and reliably. Even the fuel tank and exhaust system have been replaced. A rare classic, restored with care, and ready to enjoy. A statement car, built for those who appreciate elegance, presence, and history in motion.
Number 2.
1964 Pontiac Grand Prix. Price $11,000. Location Arizona. This 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix brings classic early 60s Pontiac styling together with a replacement 389 Ci V8 and a 3-speed automatic transmission. Finished in blue over black vinyl, this example comes equipped with an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor, MSD ignition, an aluminum radiator, power steering, power brakes, and a custom dual exhaust system. The 8-lug 14 wheels add a vintage performance touch, while power windows, front bucket seats, and a center console give the cabin that premium Grand Prix feel. Originally ordered through Dick Lewis Pontiac Cadillac in Olympia, Washington, the car was acquired by the selling dealer in 2024 and is offered at no reserve with service records, PHS documentation, an Idento plate, and a clean Arizona title. The exterior, refinished in its current shade of blue after previous repaints, retains classic Grand Prix styling cues such as stacked headlights, bright chrome bumpers, and a fender-mounted mirror. The windshield is cracked, and various imperfections, including chips, cracks, and bubbling paint, are noted around the body. Riding on polished trim 8-lug wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires, the car features power steering and power-assisted drum brakes at all 4 corners, maintaining that traditional Pontiac road feel. Inside, the cabin features black vinyl bucket seats up front, a matching rear bench, and the original center console. Amenities include power windows and an AM radio. The selling dealer notes that the heater core was replaced, though the blower motor is inoperable. Wear is visible throughout, including tears in the driver's seat upholstery, a cracked dash pad, and aged carpeting and console trim. A 2-spoke steering wheel fronts the horizontal sweep 120 miles per hour speedometer, along with gauges for fuel level and charge status. A vacuum gauge is mounted in the console. The 5-digit odometer shows 70,000 miles. Power comes from a replacement 389 Ci V8 installed in 2013 by Dave's shop in North Pole, Alaska. Upgrades include an Edelbrock carburetor, MSD Pro billet distributor, roller rocker arms, an upgraded camshaft, and an aluminum radiator. A replacement 3-speed automatic transmission and custom dual exhaust system were installed at the same time. The trunk floor was also replaced under prior ownership.
Number 3.
1965 Oldsmobile Starfire Coupe. Price, $4,100. Location, Arizona. This 1965 Oldsmobile Starfire Coupe is a Canadian market example reportedly sold new in Winnipeg, Manitoba, before being imported to the U.S. and acquired by the current owner in 1999. Refinished in fuchsia over silver upholstery, it is powered by a 425 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. Features include 14 steel wheels, power-assisted drum brakes, front bucket seats, power windows, and a push-button AM radio. The battery was replaced and the oil was changed in preparation for the sale. 1965 Oldsmobile Starfire Coupe. Originally delivered in Burgundy Mist N, the car was refinished in its current shade of fuchsia under prior ownership. Exterior details include chrome bumpers, bright trim, quad headlights, a driver's side mirror, and dual exhaust outlets. A dent is visible on the right rear quarter panel, the window seals show deterioration, and paint bubbling, cracks, scratches, and chips are noted around the body. The 14 steel wheels feature full covers and are mounted with older 215/75 Hankook thin white wall radial tires. The car is equipped with power steering and power-assisted drum brakes. Inside, the cabin features silver-upholstered bucket seats separated by a full-length center console housing a floor shifter and tachometer. Additional equipment includes a push-button AM radio, heater, power windows, and lap belts. The glove box button is missing, and staining is visible on the carpets. The 4-spoke steering wheel shows cracking and fronts a 120 mph speedometer, fuel level gauge, and analog clock. Additional gauges for coolant temperature, oil pressure, and voltage are mounted under the dash. The 5-digit odometer displays 2,500 miles, and the seller states it has rolled over. Total mileage is unknown. The replacement 425 Ci V8 was factory rated at 370 horsepower and 470 lb-ft of torque, with power sent to the rear wheels through a Hydra-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission.
Number 4.
1969 AMC AMX. Price, $17,200. Located in Florida. This 1969 AMC AMX is located in Florida and received a 360 Ci V8 swap in the mid-1970s. A refurbishment performed after the seller acquired the car in 2016 included repainting the exterior in yellow with black stripes, rebuilding the engine and the TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission, and installing replacement bucket seats. Equipment includes body color bumpers, a twin-grip limited-slip differential, a Holley carburetor, an aluminum intake manifold, an Edelbrock camshaft, a 2,500 RPM stall torque converter, a B&M shift kit, a Hurst shifter, power steering, and Magnum 500 style 14 wheels. This AMX is offered with a clean Florida title in the seller's name. Originally delivered in Pompeii Yellow, 76A, the car was refinished in Springtime Yellow during the 2016 refurbishment, according to the seller. Black over-the-top stripes were added for a sportier appearance. The hood features a raised bulge with faux louvers, and other exterior highlights include body color bumpers, dual side mirrors, sail panel AMX badging, and dual exhaust outlets. Cosmetic flaws noted include a cracked windshield on the driver's side lower corner, bubbling on the left front fender, and clouding at the top edge of the driver's side window. Black-finished Magnum 500 style 14 wheels with bright trim rings are mounted with two 1570 Cooper Cobra tires. Power steering is equipped, and braking is handled by drums at all 4 corners. The interior houses replacement reclining bucket seats upholstered in black and blue vinyl, installed during the refurbishment, along with reupholstered door panels and fresh carpeting. Features include a Hurst Promatic 2 shifter, 3-point seatbelts, wood grain trim, a heater, a passenger grab handle, and a locking glove box. Cracking is visible on the passenger side of the dash pad. An aftermarket steering wheel fronts a 120 mph speedometer, a clock, and a fuel level gauge. The 5-digit odometer reads 1,500 miles, reported to be the mileage added by the current owner, though total mileage is unknown. The seller notes that the speedometer is inaccurate. The 360 Ci V8 was installed in 1973, replacing the original 290, and was rebuilt in 2016. Performance upgrades include an aluminum intake manifold, a Holley 600 CFM double pumper carburetor, and an Edelbrock camshaft. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a rebuilt 727 TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission paired with a 2,500 RPM stall torque converter and a B&M shift kit. A twin-grip limited-slip differential completes the drivetrain.
Number 5.
1970 Pontiac Lemons Hardtop Coupe. Price, $21,250. Location, United States. This 1970 Pontiac Lemons hardtop coupe has been modified under prior ownership in the style of a GTO Judge, giving it the bold look of Pontiac's most iconic muscle machine. The transformation included a full repaint in striking orbit orange, a twin-scoop hood equipped with a hood-mounted tachometer, an airfoil rear wing, and multicolored Judge-style graphics and decals. Power comes from a 400 Ci V8 paired with a turbo-hydromatic 3-speed automatic transmission, complemented by a 4-barrel carburetor, exhaust headers, Flowmaster mufflers, chrome bumpers, 15 Rally 2 style wheels, and power steering for easy maneuverability. The interior features sandalwood vinyl bucket seats up front and a matching rear bench, accented by wood grain trim, a center console, GTO-branded floor mats, and a Jensen CD stereo. A 3-spoke steering wheel fronts a 140 mph speedometer and fuel gauge, while additional auto gauge readouts for water temperature, voltage, and oil pressure are mounted neatly below the dashboard. The 5-digit odometer shows 88K miles, with approximately 200 miles added by the seller since acquiring the car in 2024. Notably, the car earned a Top 15 award at a July 2025 car show in Chetek, Wisconsin, highlighting the appeal and quality of its Judge-style presentation. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through the turbo-hydromatic automatic transmission, and the exhaust system features headers, Flowmaster mufflers, and turn-down finishers at the axle for a deep, muscular tone. The 15 Rally 2 style wheels are wrapped in Hankook Kinergy ST tires, and a full-size spare is housed in the trunk. Braking is handled by power-assisted drums on all 4 corners. According to the trim tag, this Lemons left the Arlington, Texas, assembly plant as a sport coupe finished in Palomino copper with sandalwood vinyl interior, built during the 5th week of December. This eye-catching, Judge-style 1970 Pontiac Lemons is now offered at no reserve with a clean Wisconsin title in the seller's name.
Number 6.
1969 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S Sports. Price, $23,500. Location, Maryland. This 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S Fastback represents one of the most desirable small-block Mopars of the late 60s, a lightweight A-body paired with a high-revving 340 Ci V8 and the rare Formula S handling package. Delivered from the factory with a 4-barrel carburetor, dual exhaust, and a heavy-duty torque converter, this Barracuda offered spirited performance in its day and still delivers that unmistakable Mopar attitude today. Finished in bronze fire metallic with white pinstripes, the car presents a classic late 60s look. Twin inset grills, Formula S badging, chrome bumpers, and 14-inch steel wheels with full covers complete the period-correct exterior. The body shows its age with rust noted on the lower rear quarter panels and a paint bubble on the passenger side C-pillar, typical signs of originality on a largely unrestored Survivor. Under the hood sits the 340 Ci V8, factory rated at 275 horsepower and known for its strong mid-range pull. The seller performed significant servicing during ownership, including a record radiator, an overhauled carburetor and transmission, and replacement of the fuel tank, sending unit, hoses, and various brake components. Formula S upgrades, heavy-duty suspension, anti-sway bar, and firm ride shocks give the car a more confident feel on the road than most A-bodies of the era. Inside, the Barracuda sports white vinyl bench seating front and rear, showing some splits and wear from age. Amenities include lap belts, a locking glove box, an AM/FM radio, and a classic Mopar instrument cluster with a 150 mph speedometer and full auxiliary gauges. The air conditioning system is present, but not currently blowing cold. The odometer shows 45K miles, with around 500 added by the current owner. Power steering and power-assisted drum brakes help keep the Barracuda comfortable and manageable, while the 3-speed automatic, serviced under current ownership, delivers smooth shifts. The dual exhaust system, part of the Formula S package, gives the car a throaty, unmistakable Mopar soundtrack. A true blend of performance pedigree and fastback style, this 1969 Barracuda Formula S offers a solid foundation for restoration or a classic weekend cruiser with authentic late 60s muscle character. If you want a small block Mopar with real heritage, This one checks all the right boxes.
Number 7.
1956 Ford Custom Line Victoria 2-door hardtop. Price, $34,500. A standout from the stylish mid-50s era, this 1956 Ford Custom Line Victoria offers classic hardtop appeal with a custom show car attitude. Showing 64,378 miles, TMU, this example takes the smooth cruiser profile of the Victoria and enhances it with striking color choices, unique trim touches, and period personality. The body wears plum purple paint accented by white rocker panels, wide white wall tires, color-matched wheel covers, side pipes, and a custom grille. Wraparound front and rear glass add to the signature 50s panoramic look. Up close, some paint cracking is visible, but the overall presentation remains eye-catching and memorable. Inside, the cabin is white pleated vinyl with purple carpeting and whimsical custom details such as dice knobs, a matching column shifter dice, and a white dash with pinstriping. A split front bench and rear full bench maintain the classic layout, while an AM/FM/cassette unit provides vintage vibes. The trunk is also finished to show quality, matching the interior theme. Under the hood sits a 292 Ci V8 with Edelbrock intake and triple 2-barrel carburetors, 3 deuces, paired to a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic and a Ford 9 rear end. Dual exhaust delivers the proper mid-century rumble. Suspension features coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear, with drum brakes all around. On the road, the car runs strong, shifts smoothly, and rides comfortably. The wipers are weak and the clock is inoperative, but other functions work as expected. A fun, stylish cruiser that draws attention everywhere it goes.
Number 8.
1970 Dodge Challenger R/TSE. Price, $35,000. What you're looking at here isn't just a muscle car, it's a family-owned legend. This 1970 Dodge Challenger R/TSE has been in the same family for over 50 years, cared for, upgraded, and brought back to life with respect to its original soul. In 2019 to 2020, the car received a full mechanical and cosmetic restoration. The body was repainted in its iconic plum crazy purple, now matched with a black vinyl roof and black tail stripe, giving it that unmistakable Mopar attitude. Under the hood sits a rebuilt 440 Ci V8, bored .030 over, fitted with Wiseco forged pistons, a Comp Cams performance cam, Edelbrock intake and carburetor, TTI ceramic-coated headers, and MagnaFlow exhaust. The sound is deep, confident, and unmistakably powerful. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator to keep everything steady even when pushed. Power runs through a 4-speed manual transmission with a Hurst pistol grip shifter, feeding a Dana 60 SureGrip rear axle. And thanks to the factory A34 Super Track Pack, this Challenger delivers serious performance with Hemi-grade suspension, 3.54 gearing, and power-assisted disc brakes. Borgeson power steering was added for smoother, more enjoyable driving, making this one of the few classic muscle cars that's actually comfortable to take out and drive. Inside, the car features black leather bucket seats, wood grain accents, overhead console indicators, and the rally gauge cluster. It has the feel of a muscle car, but with a touch of luxury only the SE trim offered.
Number 9. 1964 Pontiac Catalina. Price, $28,500, OBO. Location, Prattville, Alabama. Step back in time with this stunning 1964 Pontiac Catalina, one of the nicest surviving examples of its kind. Originally stored by a Wyoming rancher, this car features all original sheet metal and interior, with a rust-free body and solid structure throughout. It's powered by the original 389 V8 engine paired with a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission, both of which have been resealed and fully detailed by the previous owner. It runs and drives beautifully, offering a smooth, quiet ride. Features include power brakes, power steering, new dual exhaust, AM radio, deluxe steering wheel, backup lamps, and factory light group. The clock is not working, and there are minor flaws in the interior, including a small tear near the driver's seat and light, or near the sill plate. Otherwise, it's in excellent condition. The car was professionally repainted in its original Sunfire Red about 4 years ago, with the roof finished in cameo white. Chrome bumpers and trim have been restored, and the car wears dual redline tires and sport wheels for a tasteful period-correct upgrade. It also comes with the original build sheet and has been featured in Steve Magnani's Body Double Series as part of the Brian Frank collection. This Catalina is not only a beautiful cruiser, but also a collector-worthy classic, lovingly preserved and ready to enjoy. The seller is a private enthusiast, not a dealer, and is willing to assist with shipping, even offering to pay for your return ticket or gas if a deal can't be made. Odometer, 33,150 miles. Transmission, automatic. Drivetrain, rear-wheel drive. Exterior, Sunfire Red. Interior, red vinyl. VIN, 834K45511. Condition, excellent, partially restored. Engine, original 389 V8 running strong. Don't miss this rare opportunity to own a standout example of Pontiac's golden era. Number 10.
1969 Chevrolet Corvette. Price, $21,600. Location, United States. This 1969 Corvette Coupe blends classic C3 styling with modern performance upgrades. Under the hood sits a Blueprint Engines 350 Ci V8, paired with a TH400 3-speed automatic, delivering strong, responsive power. Supporting hardware includes Sanderson headers, MSD ignition, and Edelbrock carb and intake, giving this Vette a crisp throttle feel and a confident, rumbling tone. Finished in copper metallic over saddle upholstery, the car carries a warm, period-correct look, complemented by removable roof panels and original-style 15-inch rally wheels. Braking power comes from Wilwood 4-wheel discs, while QA1 upgraded suspension components improve road feel and stability. Inside, the cabin remains classic C3, complete with a cassette stereo, bucket seats, and the signature long hood driving position. The hideaway headlights function as they should, keeping that unmistakable Corvette presence. This Corvette is offered at no reserve and comes with a removed engine and transmission, along with refurbishment photos and records. A strong-running, tastefully enhanced C3 that's ready to drive and enjoy. If you've been searching for a C3 with both character and confidence, this car delivers the best of both worlds: muscle, presence, and mechanical updates that make it as enjoyable to drive today as it is to admire. Whether cruising weekend back roads or rolling into a local car meet, this Corvette has the stance, sound, and performance to stand out, an American icon refined for the road today.
Number 11.
1962 Imperial Crown Convertible. Price, $18,000. Location, United States. This 1962 Imperial Crown Convertible stands as an elegant example of early 60s American luxury motoring, offering a blend of refinement, presence, and mechanical confidence. Refurbished under prior ownership in Tennessee and acquired by its current owner in 2019, the car retains the grand style that set Imperial apart from its contemporaries. Finished in a vivid red with a power-operated white soft top, it captures the unmistakable prestige of Chrysler's top-tier division. Powered by a 413 Ci V8 paired with a TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission, the car delivers smooth acceleration and relaxed highway cruising. An Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust system enhance drivability, while front disc brakes and power steering contribute to more predictable handling. The braking system is power-assisted, offering improved confidence for a vehicle of this era. The exterior showcases the dramatic styling cues that define the 1962 Imperial lineup: floating quadruple headlamps, half-circle headlight covers, torpedo-style tail lamps, tail fins, dual mirrors, and generous chrome trim. The body was repainted under previous ownership, and while imperfections such as chips, cracks, and bubbling in the finish are noted, the car still presents with strong visual impact. The white convertible top shows stains and wear, and detailed photographs accompany the listing. Rolling on 15 steel wheels with Imperial-branded covers and American Classic white wall tires, the car maintains the proper period look. An extra set of wheel covers is included. Inside, the burgundy leather bench seating reflects the understated elegance of the Imperial nameplate. Amenities include a 6-way power-adjustable driver's seat, push-button gear selection, a factory AM radio, power windows, air conditioning, a clock, red carpeting, and patterned floor mats, features that exemplify early 60s luxury. The squared-off steering wheel fronts an electroluminescent instrument cluster housing a 120 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges for oil pressure, battery charge, coolant temperature, and fuel level. The 5-digit odometer shows 20,000 miles, though the seller notes that the speedometer and odometer are non-functional and true mileage is unknown. Approximately 500 miles have been added under current ownership. The 413 Ci V8 has been updated with an Edelbrock carburetor and retains body color rocker covers. The oil was changed in preparation for the sale, and the engine bay presents with a driver-quality appearance. Power is routed to the rear wheels through a TorqueFlite automatic transmission working with a 10-bolt rear end. Rust is visible on some underbody components. Offered at no reserve with a Delaware title marked Antique, this Imperial Crown convertible provides a distinctive opportunity to own one of only 554 examples produced for 1962, an impressive blend of rarity, style, and classic American luxury.
Number 12.
1968 Pontiac Firebird Hardtop. Price, $23,500. Location, United States. A strong competitor to the Ford Mustang, the Pontiac Firebird debuted in 1967 and featured distinctive styling and performance options separate from the Camaro. This 1968 Firebird is PHS documented, showing 16,547 non-verifiable miles, and is powered by a WK-coded 350 Ci high-output V8 paired with a Muncie M24 speed manual. A multi-time Carlisle GM show winner, it has been carefully preserved and remains in excellent presentation. Finished in mystic teal, the exterior highlights include the iconic beaked front grille, twin hood scoops, hood-mounted tachometer, and polished 17 American Racing Torque thrust wheels wrapped in staggered tires. Chrome trimming and dual exhaust enhance the overall aggressive stance. Inside, the car features a clean black interior with bucket seats, Hurst floor shifter, rally steering wheel, and auxiliary gauges on the dash. The original radio and HVAC controls are included with the sale. Under the hood sits the 350 HO V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, backed by the original 10-bolt rear end with 3.36 gearing. Suspension consists of QA1 coilovers up front and leaf springs at the rear, with 4-wheel power disc brakes and power steering improving drive quality. Flowmaster dual exhaust provides a classic muscle tone. On the road, the car starts easily, accelerates strongly, and shifts cleanly. Notes include non-functioning horn, hood tatch, and wipers, slightly loose steering, and minor front tire rub at full right lock. Otherwise, it performs confidently and remains highly enjoyable to drive.
Number 13.
1965 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. Price, $21,500. Location, Georgia, USA. This 1965 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser captures the true spirit of mid-60s American family touring. Long, low, stylish, and unmistakably Oldsmobile. With long-term California history before being purchased by the seller in 2021, this wagon carries the charm of a well-traveled classic while offering noteworthy mechanical upgrades, most notably a Pontiac-sourced 389 Ci V8 paired with a TH400 3-speed automatic. Finished in a gracefully aged coat of sterling mist, the Vista Cruiser wears its patina with pride. The raised Vista roof design, introduced only a year earlier, brings in natural light through a 4-panel skylight that gives the cabin its signature airy feel. Chrome bumpers, bright trim, dual mirrors, and a power-operated tailgate window round out the unmistakable silhouette of Oldsmobile's upscale family hauler. Underneath, 15-inch Craigar S/S wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/Redlines provide a classic stance. Power steering with a Borgeson quick ratio box, rear air shocks, and power-assisted front disc brakes ensure the wagon is just as confident on modern roads as it is stylish on the show field. Much of the suspension and braking system was refreshed under previous ownership, adding to its roadworthiness. Inside, the red vinyl benches and matching cabin trim offer a bold contrast to the exterior. Vintage touches like patterned metal dash trim and vent windows blend with upgrades such as an aftermarket push-button stereo and working air conditioning. The carpets and headliner were replaced previously, though the front bench shows a split and the rear upper section has a tear, character marks of a well-used classic. Instrumentation includes a sweeping 120 miles per hour speedometer and a simple readout for fuel. The odometer stopped at 71,702 miles, with around 5K added by the current owner. However, the speedometer is reported inaccurate, so true mileage remains unknown. The 389 Ci V8 features performance-minded components including an Edelbrock carburetor, Performer intake, Howard's camshaft, serpentine accessory drive, aluminum radiator, and dual electric fans. Recent servicing includes a rebuilt carburetor, new stainless steel fuel tank, Edelbrock pump, updated AC system components, plugs, wires, fuel lines, and a replacement starter. A dual Dynamax exhaust gives the wagon a low, confident rumble befitting its Muscle-era pedigree. Solid, charming, and mechanically enhanced, this 1965 Vista Cruiser blends classic Oldsmobile nostalgia with upgraded drivability, ideal for weekend cruising, long roof enthusiasts, or anyone drawn to the timeless cool of a skylit American wagon.
Number 14.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Custom. Price, $26,300. Restored by Wolfman's Rod Shop in a full rotisserie process, this 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Custom shows just 1,344 miles since completion and stands as a highly detailed, professionally crafted build finished in a vibrant red. Known as one of the most iconic American classics ever produced, this Bel Air combines timeless styling with modern performance upgrades, making it equally impressive on the road and on display. Power comes from a fuel-injected 502 Ci V8 paired with a 700R 4-speed automatic transmission. Under the hood sits a fully dressed, show-quality engine bay featuring an Excel 1000 throttle body, billet serpentine pulley system, billet aluminum radiator, chrome alternator, and a wide selection of polished components that highlight the meticulous craftsmanship of the build. Every detail has been carefully executed to ensure the engine compartment looks as impressive as it performs. The undercarriage is just as extraordinary. The frame and rear end have been finished in high-gloss black, while the fuel tank is painted red to match the body, creating a clean and cohesive presentation. Chromed tubular control arms, chromed sway bars, polished suspension pieces, and an upgraded exhaust system add to the show-ready appearance. Adjustable coilover shocks provide improved handling, and the four-wheel power disc brakes ensure confident stopping power. Boyd Coddington polished mag wheels wrapped in Kumho tires complete the stance with a classic yet upscale look. Inside, the cabin features a fully custom tan leather and tweed interior, extending seamlessly from the headliner to the flooring. The molded center console is wrapped in matching leather and houses a Pioneer head unit, power seat controls, and the trunk actuator switch. Auto meter gauges are integrated into the original style dash to retain the vintage look while offering modern readability. Additional amenities such as vintage air, power windows, and power seats elevate comfort and usability. A leather-wrapped billet tilt steering wheel featuring the Chevy bowtie emblem provides the perfect finishing touch. Exterior chrome and bright work shine brilliantly, complemented by smooth front and rear bumpers and well-preserved glass throughout. All emblems have been accurately placed, contributing to the car's clean, professionally finished presentation. This 1957 Bel Air Custom is a standout build that merges classic style with contemporary upgrades, ideal for collectors, show enthusiasts, or anyone seeking a high-quality custom cruiser.
Number 15.
1970 Plymouth Road Runner. Price, $51,000. Location, Arizona, USA. This 1970 Plymouth Road Runner captures the spirit of Mopar muscle at its peak, bright, loud, and built to run. Refurbished in the 1990s and later upgraded with a 440 Ci V8, this hardtop blends restored classic style with serious big block performance. Acquired by the current owner in 2016, it remains a clean and well-kept example of one of the most iconic street machines of the era. Finished in rally red, the car shows off its factory-correct look with an aggressive air grabber hood, complete with a driver-controlled scoop, black accents, and chrome hood pins. Chrome bumpers, a driver's side mirror, and dual exhaust outlets provide the right period details, while 14-inch chromed road wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires complete the classic stance. The brakes were recently serviced in preparation for sale, and power steering helps keep this big block cruiser easy to handle. Inside, the Road Runner features black vinyl bench seating accented with silver trim, giving the cabin a clean and authentic Muscle-era look. A Hurst pistol grip shifter rises from the floor, one of the most recognizable Mopar touches of all time, paired with black carpeting, matching door panels, and a functioning heater. An AM radio remains in the dash for originality, while a Pioneer CD stereo has been added discreetly beneath for modern convenience. Behind the wheel, the classic three-spoke steering wheel wears a chrome horn ring and the famous Road Runner beep, beep center emblem. A 150 miles per hour speedometer and full auxiliary gauges keep the driver informed. The odometer shows 98,000 miles, though the actual total is unknown due to age. Under the hood sits the heart of this machine, a 440 Ci V8 topped with a 4-barrel carburetor and Super Commando branded air cleaner. While the chassis originally left the factory with a 383 Ci engine, the 440 swap gives the car the power and torque that Roadrunner fans crave. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual transmission and a SureGrip limited slip differential, making this classic Mopar as fun today as it was over 50 years ago. A true no-nonsense muscle car with big block power, a 4-speed, and unmistakable Roadrunner attitude. This 1970 example is the kind of classic that never goes out of style. If you're after a bold, authentic, and ready-to-enjoy Mopar, this one is hard to beat.
Number 16.
1955 Chevrolet 150 Sedan Delivery. Price, $29,900. Location, United States. Picture this, a vehicle built with purpose, attitude, and unmistakable 1950s style. This is the 1955 Chevrolet 150 Sedan Delivery, a workhorse designed for business, but today reborn with performance and flair. Originally marketed to boost a company's image in any neighborhood, this sedan delivery now carries far more than cargo. It carries presence. Finished in gypsy red, the body commands attention from across the lot. Up close, the paint shows age, patina, checking, and character, the kind of visual history that tells stories rather than hiding them. Chrome bumpers, polished trim, and American racing torque thrust wheels give it a timeless hot rod stance. It has that lived-in but loved vibe, rugged, honest, and full of personality. Step inside, and the cabin surprises with comfort. Red velour wraps the walls and headliner in the cargo area, making it just as friendly for transporting gear as it is for cruising. Up front, a gray split bench seat and Dakota digital gauges bring a blend of classic layout and modern usability. It's equal parts nostalgia and practicality, a tasteful mix of eras. But the real story lives under the hood. Gone is the original power plant. In its place, a 5.7L LS1 V8, fuel-injected and ready to run. Paired with a 4L60E automatic transmission and 4.11 rear gears, this delivery wagon went from neighborhood messenger to street-ready performer. Power steering, power brakes, and Flowmaster exhaust add refinement and excitement to every drive. It's the kind of sleeper that makes you grin every time you turn the key. This isn't just a utility vehicle anymore. It's a statement. A machine with heritage on the outside and heartbeat on the inside. A 1955 sedan delivery, restored with purpose, and built to move.
Number 17.
1966 Chevrolet Corvette convertible 4-speed. Price, $19,900. Location, United States. This 1966 Corvette convertible features a dealer-installed 427 Ci V8 paired with a Muncie 4-speed manual and Positraction rear end. Repainted in tuxedo black with a black soft top, it rides on 15-inch turbine-style knockoff wheels with BF Goodrich Radial T/AS. The suspension, steering, and power disc brakes were overhauled between 2023 and 2025. Inside are black leather bucket seats, factory-style gauges, and an AM/FM radio. The 427 runs with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, aluminum intake, and upgraded ignition, with an added electric fan for cooling. Showing 61,000 miles, it comes with service records and Alabama registration. The C2 generation is known for its sharp, athletic styling and balanced proportions, and this example holds true to that iconic form. The flip-up headlights, chrome bumpers, and crisp body lines highlight a design era where performance and elegance worked hand in hand. The black-on-black presentation adds a timeless, aggressive presence. Whether you're looking to enjoy weekend cruises, join local car gatherings, or simply add a classic American icon to your collection, this Corvette stands ready. The major mechanical work is done, the stance is right, and the power is there. A strong example for someone who wants the look, sound, and feel of true 1960s American performance. Cars like this rarely come along at this price point, especially with big block power and recent mechanical refurbishment. It offers the excitement of a vintage muscle-era sports car without needing to be a garage queen. For the enthusiast who values the driving experience as much as the heritage, this Corvette is ready to hit the road.
Number 18.
1959 DeSoto Firedome Sedan. Price, $16,000. Location, United States. This single-family-owned 1959 DeSoto Fire Dome sedan is a well-preserved example of late 1950s automotive flair, remaining with the original owner's family since new. Power comes from a 383 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed TorqueFlite push-button automatic transmission, delivering the smooth and effortless character DeSoto was celebrated for. Finished in surf green with a white roof, the exterior captures the forward-look styling that defined the era: chrome trim, bold lines, and distinctive Fire Dome badging. The seller reports repaint work on the driver's side front fender and rear passenger side door, and although the windshield is chipped, a replacement is included. Overall, the paint and bright work present well for its age. Chrome wheels wrapped in Coker Classic white walls reinforce its period-correct presence, while upgraded brakes, from a Chrysler New Yorker up front and a Plymouth Fury at the rear, provide more confident stopping power. A Corvette-sourced master cylinder and booster complete the setup. Inside, the cabin features green vinyl and cloth upholstery with seat bottoms and armrests restored using NOS materials by Ron Mangus Hot Rod Interiors. Fresh carpeting has been installed, and the factory AM radio remains in the color-matched dash. The odometer shows just over 65,000 miles and is believed to have rolled over once, and the fuel gauge, horn, and clock are noted as non-functional. Under the hood, the 383 Ci V8 was rebuilt in 1993, and the cylinder heads were refreshed in 2018 with a valve adjustment. An Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor, intake manifold, and electronic ignition were added to improve reliability and performance. The TorqueFlite automatic transmission was rebuilt in 2010 and continues to deliver smooth, consistent shifts. This Fire Dome comes with an impressive selection of documentation, including prior registration cards, service records, factory literature, spare parts, 2 keys, and family photographs tracing its history. Its clean California title, combined with lifelong single-family ownership, adds rarity and provenance. As a late 50s cruiser with distinctive fins, bold colors, and smooth V8 power, this DeSoto offers a compelling blend of nostalgia and usability. Whether enjoyed as a weekend classic or cherished as a survivor with documented heritage, it stands as a charming representation of DeSoto's final years.
Number 19.
1955 Chevrolet 210 two-door. Price: $27,000. Location: Arizona. For sale is the solid 1955 Chevy 210 two-door, a true Arizona car with a clean title. It's powered by a low-mileage 327 V8 paired with a smooth TH350 automatic transmission. It has 411 gears, a lowering kit, and drop spindles, giving it a great stance and strong performance on the road. The interior is complete and in good condition, featuring new carpet and good glass all around with no cracks. Lights and most gauges work properly. This classic Chevy drives great, runs strong, and is a blast to cruise. A walk-around video and driving video are available for serious buyers. If it doesn't sell soon, the owner plans to repaint it in a nice two-tone finish, which will increase the price, or they can paint it for you at a discounted rate through their shop if you'd like it done now. Don't miss out on this classic piece of American history. Located in Arizona and ready for its next owner to enjoy.
Number 20.
1963 Ford F. 105 speed. Price: $14,000. Location: Georgia. This 1963 Ford F-100 style-side pickup was purchased by the current owner in December 2015 and later underwent a refurbishment and modification process beginning in 2017. It is powered by a 302 Ci V8 paired with AT5 5-speed manual transmission, and upgrades reportedly include a 9 rear differential with a Detroit Locker Posey track, an Edelbrock camshaft, an Edelbrock Performer intake manifold, a Frostbite aluminum radiator, a Derail performance fan controller, MSD ignition components, aftermarket headers, power steering, and power-assisted disc brakes. The truck was repainted white over red vinyl upholstery, and additional features include 15 steel wheels, chrome bumpers, dual side mirrors, a bedliner, a Hurst shifter, a Sony head unit, and Dakota digital instrumentation. This F-100 is now offered by the seller on behalf of the current owner with build documentation and a clean Georgia title. The style side body was originally finished in Rangoon red and has since been repainted in white. Exterior equipment includes chrome bumpers, dual side mirrors, and a bedliner. Detailed photos of the exterior, including noted imperfections, are provided in the gallery. The 15 black-painted steel wheels wear polished hubcaps and are mounted with 31 times 10.5 BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. According to the seller, the truck has been fitted with power steering and a power-assisted four-wheel disc brake conversion. The cabin is equipped with a bench seat trimmed in red vinyl and complemented by black carpeting. Interior features include a Hurst shifter, a Sony head unit, and aftermarket speakers. A rust hole is present in the right side step. A wood-rimmed steering wheel fronts a Dakota digital combination gauge displaying a digital speed readout, tachometer, and readings for voltage, fuel level, coolant temperature, and oil pressure. An auxiliary air/fuel ratio gauge is mounted in the dash, while additional analog gauges are located in the engine bay. The digital odometer shows 23,000 miles. Total chassis mileage is unknown. The 302 Ci V8 is said to have been sourced from a 1986 Mustang and installed in 2017. Modifications reportedly include an Edelbrock camshaft, a Ford Motorsport crankcase ventilation kit, an Edelbrock Performer intake manifold, a Frostbite aluminum radiator, a Durail performance fan controller, MSD ignition components, aftermarket headers, and a Milo-Don oil pan. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a 5-speed manual transmission and a 9-rear differential equipped with a Detroit Locker Posey track, according to the seller. A street performance clutch and a McLeod hydraulic throwout bearing are also noted.